Peace to the gods and goddesses of Planet Key. You already know I'm coming. Peace to the gods. Peace to my elders. Peace to my peers. Peace to the young ones. You know what I'm saying? Enlightenment to all. Now, share the live, y'all. You know what I'm saying? As soon as y'all get in, just share the live. Y'all know what we going to, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know how we get it. How we going to break down some of these divine knowledge so y'all can get these downloads. K, what's up, K? I see you. Divine 9 time, I see you as well. Peace and love, beloved. Welcome and welcome and welcome. Keandra, Pretty Wings, I appreciate you as well, beloved. Alright. My Spanish name would be going off, man. Spanish name would be going off. So look, we have alright. Yeah, so I'm trying to give y'all a little time to pile in then before I start sharing what I'm about to share, cause
what's up?
What's up, beloved? How are you?
Hey.
Yeah, I'm gonna
You little son?
Yeah.
You stay here?
Yeah.
I don't see him.
Oh, you know?
Yeah?
You sleep?
It's my friend.
Yeah.
Little friend, my little neighbor, you know. Yesterday, me clean and everything, no?
Yeah?
Me do it, just somebody nothing, me only.
Man, I appreciate it. I'm
Yo,
still waiting on you to do the car.
But you know what? Yeah, you know.
The car, when you're ready, I'll pay you to do the car
later,
for me.
me do at the car later.
Yeah.
Couple, 1 hour, me come back, I'll finish the work.
Alright.
We come back. So one car, this, the Honda black color.
Yeah.
Yeah, people he told me, he said, cleaner, okay.
Alright.
Later, you see me, I got you.
Yeah, I understand.
But you know, I don't know what. You see this?
That's
green?
coconut oil, man. Coconut oil, I don't know what that is.
You see green? It's me.
Oh.
Me, you know what? Okay. Espérate, voy. The Mapache. Mapache. You know what Mapache?
What that?
Animal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 4 feet, you know, animal.
You see that out here?
Yeah, I like something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's running. Here. Ah, yeah. And me watch her. And the night, every night.
It's the second time you tell me about that.
The trash bag is open inside.
Oh, that's what did that to the trash the other night.
Yeah, but me see, oh wow. I think, hi. I got the gun graffiti.
Yeah.
It's the night.
So that's what they
it's
tried.
light.
Alright.
Yeah, you can get out. You get out. Yeah.
Alright, when you done, holler at me about the hour, because by then I'll be done with this podcast right here, because I'm doing a quick podcast real quick.
Okay.
Alright, so when you done,
Yeah, I got you.
definitely respect, brother.
I'll see you later.
Peace and love. Peace and love. You already know. You already know. That's my neighbor. I'm saying one of the Spanish gods. You already know how we connect. We one. I already told y'all. Me and my Spanish brother is one. Anyway, yeah, he be cleaning cars, so I let him do the business. He come clean my shit for me too. Business is business. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, today we talking about again. Part 1, we talk about intelligent genetics. You know what I'm saying intelligence. We talk about people saying they're smart, all that cool, Gucci, whatever, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? But I already told y'all, I'm gonna need y'all to be intelligent. You know what I'm saying? Intelligent is way different from being smart. You know what I'm saying? Now, so I've always told, as I always start, peace to my elders, peace to the gods and goddesses, peace to the youth, peace to the teachers. Big peace and love to the teachers, because they're doing a great job of enlightening a lot of y'all. And I see sometimes when I'm dropping some of these esoteric truths, y'all being able to, you know what I'm saying, chime in and tune in with the conversation, and I really like that. That's beautiful. So peace to the youngsters as well. Even the young ones are like 15, 16, 17, 18, even younger than that, that's already tuned into what's going on and vibrating. So by the time y'all get up to our ages, and you know what like the elders, like 60s, 70s, 80s, y'all gonna be super advanced. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, look, I've always break down to you the difference between the different species of upright walking species on the planet. You know, once I start like that, you know, we going in, right? So we always talked about human beings. We always talked about gods and all that. Part one, we already, if you've been following me for a while, you know who the human being species are. I talked to you about the hierarchy of humans. There's 5 species of them. You got the Caucasians at the top of the hierarchy. Then you got the Asians right below them. Then you got the Arabs, and then you got the Dravidians, and then you got the Mexicans. Alright, we always break that type of shit down. First, before I even start, I want to make sure I put my little. If you're not used to black people calling themselves gods and that offends you, you can skip to our next live right now. If you're not used to people with intellect that knows how to break down what they're actually reading and not just read what they, repeat what the book say, skip now. If you're offended by the fact that I know self better than I know the world, skip now. If you don't like me breaking down the difference between humans and gods, leave now. If you don't like gay people, leave now. If you're gay and you want to turn me gay though, leave now. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like women, leave now. Peace be upon you. If you're a woman and you're trying to bash the masculine energy, leave now. I do divine balance in here. Alright? Yeah, so I'm not dealing with y'all masculine women. I'm not dealing with y'all extra feminine men. You know what I'm saying? I'm dealing with divine energy, divine balance today. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about all that. That's my disclaimers. Now let class begin. Now, humans. 5 species of them. Caucasians, Asians, Arabs, Mexicans, Dravidians. Right? Now, human beings, I've always told you, have what you call DNA. DNA is a 6-strand genetic broken down into protein and glucose, as they already told you, called the Jacob ladder. Right? Cool. Jacob ladder connecting by oxygen bonds. Oxygen bonds connect these links together. Okay, cool. You call that a DNA strand. Whatever. Now, the DNA strand is only found in human beings. I just broke down who the humans are. This DNA is only found in humans. This DNA strand is only, again, found in humans. Not found in black people or who you call so-called Latinos that we have already spoken to you about, that they talk about you're Latino, but yet y'all don't speak no Latin though. Y'all speak Spanish, which was created by human beings in the country of Italy. You know what I'm saying? So Spanish was created in Italy. Yeah, so Latinos, y'all not Latin people. Latin is a love language, and last time I checked, none of y'all don't speak no Latin. So y'all not Latinos, y'all my brothers and sisters, y'all black like us, whether y'all want to admit it or not. Keep moving. Let's mute the goofy shit. Now, 6 series of genetics. So you're talk about DNA, deoxyribonucleic acid, right? Deoxyribonucleic acid is a series of genetics that evolved from lesser versions of species, which was evolved from the 3 series to the 4 series, then evolved to the 4th series, then to the 5th series, which is what they call the chimpanzee. 4 series of genetics is who they call the gorilla. Then before that was the orangutan. So what I'm talking to you about is what they call I'm talking to you about it in little codes. If you can break down today, please break down the codes, because I'm not trying to have them block the live before I get down to dropping some real shit on you. See what I'm saying? Terry, I see you in the building. Who that? Melly, Country, Alabama, too. I see you. What's up? Peace and love. So, humans have a 6-series genetics called a DNA strand, right? Deoxyribonucleic acid, right? When you break down the word deoxy, when you put D in front of anything, it means to take away from. So when you put deoxy, it's taking away oxygen. Ribo means sugar. You know what I'm saying? Ribose is sugar. Then you got nucleic, which is coming from the nucleus. You know what I'm saying? So this is that specific acid that's used to create human beings. See what I'm saying? Now, humans require oxygen. Obviously, we broke that down, right? With a 6-strand genetic, humans lack the ability to download sun. This is very key, because this is where you talk about nature. Nature, anything that's connected with nature naturally downloads the sun or absorbs the sun. See what I'm saying? So when you talk about humans with a 6-series genetics, they're lacking an extra 3 strands that the gods have. That they taught you, for the basic ones that just see me for the first time. I know when you heard about God for the first concept, you thought, excuse me, you thought, God was some thing up there in the sky, and magic and books and spirits and all this, all the demons and all that. No. The Elohim is a species, a group of gods, a group of beings. You know what I'm saying? So when you speak of the Elohims or the gods of the Bible, they're speaking of a group of people. Those group of people who are you looking at today are your modern day blacks and your Latinos. That's why we manifest in different colors, different vibrations, you see. Now, you call the humans, you call them white. I've always broke down to you, white is the absence of color, which means it lacks vibration. See what I'm saying? Black is a combination of all colors, which means it's supreme vibration. See what I'm saying? So what I'm also saying is, so if you was to take a bucket of like, you know, and put all the colors inside of it, all different colors, you start mixing up together, what you gonna get is black. See what I'm saying? So black is supreme because it's combining all colors. White is the absolute negative because it's absence of color and lacks vibration. So all colors that exist is less than black but greater than white. You see what I'm saying? Now, you call them white, as I've already told you, they're not white people. They are pink in color because of the animal genetics that was used to graft these human beings. So I'm talking about, we already spoke, I spoke to y'all many times. I talked to you about the fact that you have the trace of the pig, which is the pink skin. Then you have the trace of the canine, which is where they get the furs in the human beings, and you know the ability to digest and eat meat. You know what I'm saying? That's why when you see the human fur on the head is identical to the fur on the dog because it's the same genetics showing up. And you talk about shit like human beings are still being born with monkey tails on them, still having to have that, you know, surgically removed. These are things that they hide from you. See what I'm saying? They don't talk to you about these things, and they hit it. You're not privy to these basic knowledge that's supposed to help you unlock certain things to let you see. Well, you know. These are little basic things where if you would have known these things, privy to you becoming what you are today, you'd have moved different. But they have you vibrating on the vibration of a human being. Therefore, you think as a human, you act as a human, you eat as a human. You see what I'm saying? You move like a beast, like humans do, because humans are animalistic in nature. So now you have also downloaded the animalistic nature as well. What I'm saying is, when you talk about 6 series, you're talk about missing link of carbon. Peace and love, divine one. I appreciate the gifts. See what I'm saying? Don't think I'm ignoring y'all. I'm just trying to stay focused. You feel me? So, you have a thing with them called, when you talk about humans, you also realize the fur on the head, it lacks carbon, it lacks the ability to download. See what I'm saying? It lacks carbon. So what that means is, because it lacks carbon, it can't absorb the sun. So if you look at the fur on the human's head, as I've always shown you, it doesn't grow upwards like how the gods do. When your ether start growing in the first place, it grows off in little coils and curls and what they taught you to call nappy and shit. It's really coils and curls. You know what I'm saying? Spirals, which generates electricity. Why is it generating electricity? Because it's actually downloading from the direct electrical source that's up ahead. So that's why if you see your afro grows upwards because it's actually reaching towards the source, just like nature do, just like plants do. Plants does the same exact thing as you because you are sharing the same genetics as actually the plants on the planet. You're not sharing the genetics with the animals. So that's a major difference between you and the human beings. You're connected to nature, they're connected to the animals. Major difference. See what I'm saying? So when you're vibrating on a beast-like vibration, you automatically go down to that six divine, that six nature, that six series sense. You know, you only think human. You think with a limiter. You think with a block. You know what I'm saying? So for example, when you talk about 9 series, 9 series is not DNA. 9 series is DEA, deoxyetheric acid. You know what I'm saying? So you talk about beings that came from the cosmos. You know what I'm saying? You're talking about beings that have genetics that's completely with a different makeup from humans. So humans have what they call autosomes, right? autosomes, which is 23 pairs of each, which equals 43 pairs, and it's 46, and they tell you 46 is they'll tell you there are 46 pairs of chromosomes, but this is a lie. Humans have no chromosomes. Humans have a synthetic, fake version of chromosomes, which is a weaker version, a recessive version of chromosome called autosome, and they have 23 pairs of them. However, 22, as they will tell you if you read in their little books about genetics, they'll tell you 22 pairs are the same, but the one that makes it 23 is where the difference comes in, where they make you either a boy or a girl. You know what I'm saying? Just follow along. Shit deep. If you never heard none of this shit before, you done dove in to the deep end. So you might want to just slow down. You know what I'm saying? Take some time and just let me cook for a little bit. I'm gonna clarify it for you in a second. If this is your first time, you know what I'm saying? This is a little deep for you. You know what I'm saying? For real. Now, yeah, so they tell you to have 22, which is the same, plus 1, which makes it 23. 23, and the 23rd one is what makes you separate from a boy or a girl in the human beings. However, that's 46 pairs of autosomes. So now, when you talk about the gods, though, humans call this shit a double helix, so you call it 23 and 23 pair. However, though, we have a triple helix. You know what I'm saying? 3. You know what I'm saying? Divine beings. We have a triple helix, which 33 pairs of chromosomes in each, so you have 99 chromosomes within you. You know what I'm saying? They have only 46. You have 99. Think for a second. You've always seen all these gods dominating all these sports. I mean, come on, think about it. You've seen them dominating football. You've seen them dominating track and field. You've seen them dominate basketball. You've seen them dominate soccer. You see gods dominate music. You see us creating everything that you have ever seen on the planet. We created shoes. We created the machine industry that mass-produced shoes. We created the television. We created the cell phones. We created the microwave. We created the GPS. Anything you can think of with your brain was created by a black person. I don't care what you can come up with. It was created by a black person, but then got whitewashed. So you believe and you were taught that it was created by human beings. However, false. Humans cannot create anything because they lack a soul. And because they lack a soul, they lack the ability to create, magnetize, or have rhythm. Remember, what is the criteria of the soul? To create, magnetize, or rhythm, right? And I already know, before we get into that, we already told you the soul is located where? Your soul is located in your gut. And that's why when you feel it, you be like, yo, I just had that gut feeling. Or when women fall in love, you be like, yo, I feel butterflies. She say, I feel butterflies in the stomach, because your soul is in the stomach and your soul is a magnet. So your soul, which is a magnet, is being magnetized or being attracted, because what those magnets do? Magnets attract and repel. So when you're being attracted to the opposite person, that magnet is being connected. You know what I'm saying? So your soul is located in your stomach. You feel me? Anyway, humans lack a soul, so they couldn't create shit. So stop playing with me. So let's go back again. Genetics says humans only have 6 and they're missing 3 links to make them 9. This is what makes, if you see, you will always see, I mean, there's no other Michael. Where is the white Michael Jordan? Where is the white LeBron James? Where is the white whoever you want to come up with? They don't exist. Why? Because you might just chalk it down to, oh, it's training, you know, they train better. Lies. Most of these top athletes that you see, the biggest complaints that you'll get about them is that they don't like to go to training. Why? Because it's in their genes. They naturally this way. They're born talented. You see what I'm saying? Different, higher genetics. See, humans, I know you probably never question these things, but some of y'all do sit down and question these things for real and be like, how is this happening? How come the black people do music so well? And when the white people do music, they call it rock and roll. What is that? A bunch of noise. Demonic shit, bunch of noise. Lack of rhythm, lack of flow, because they lack soul. So the soul has 3, the purpose of the soul: creativity, rhythm, magnetism. Remember that. Alright? Now, God's on the opposite hand. As I was saying, we have 33 pairs of chromosomes, not autosomes. Chromosomes. Why is it so important to understand the difference between chromosomes and autosomes? Now, this is imperative because autosomes which is a melanin recessive gene, blocks out ultraviolet rays from the sun. Chromosome, which is a carbonated neuromelanated genetic, absorbs the sun or gets charged up by the sun. So you see chromosomes, and they tell you you have 150 trillion different cells inside your vessel, right? And they say, I'm going slow today for a reason. You know what I'm saying? I really want y'all to be able to keep up. You know what I'm saying? I really want y'all to be able to, download what I'm saying. And you know what I'm saying? Normally I'm going real quick, and you know what I'm saying? I'm really trying to take time with y'all and slow down my vibration so y'all can really download what's happening. You know what I'm saying? So just accept me for how I'm delivering it. The ancestors made me come to y'all today. That's it. Alright. God's on the opposite end, that was created from the Most High genetic. That's why they tell you we're the children of the Most High, because there are two different species of beings walking on the planet. One was created by who they, one by the Fallens, and the other ones was created by the Most High first. That's why they were a group of beings here before the other ones. Because I'm sure y'all must know by now, when you look at these old photos, you don't see humans in none of these photos. They don't exist. Before a couple hundred years ago, they weren't on your planet. See what I'm saying? They were not on your planet. I don't care how you feel, how you take that, how you, digest it, swallow. I don't care what you do. They were not on your planet, I said. Okay? They're very new on your planet. And since they got here, they've shown you and downloaded their ways and taught you the reverse of life, and they've stolen your customs. Let me show you something. There's a study done with a thing called the fleas in the jar, right? And fleas are naturally able to jump 160 times its height, right? Fleas. Yeah, I said fleas. The superpower of a flea is to jump 160 times its height. This is the equivalent of you being downtown in your city and squat down and jump over the highest skyscraper in your city. See what I'm saying? Let me make this make sense in a second. Now, they took a bunch of fleas, or you can do a random test for yourself. Get a bunch of fleas, put them in a jar, right? Them same fleas naturally would jump out the jar because their superpower, like I said, is to jump 160 times their natural height. Equivalent of you jumping over a skyscraper building in your form. Now, after 3 days, let's say you get a lid, you put them fleas in there, and you put a lid over it, right? And you close the lid down, bam. The fleas begin to jump. Boom, 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 boom. But as they jump, they start hitting their head on the lid, which creates pain, which creates trauma. Listen keenly. Boom, 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 boom. And as each of them fleas begin to hit their heads on this thing, after the third day, right? After the third day, if you take the lid off the jar, something magical happens. The fleas no longer jump out the jar. They still jumping though, but they can only jump as high as the lid. You see? The fleas now, because of trauma and pain, they have taught themselves a barrier, a limit, right? Now, something even more drastic happens. Those same fleas begin to reproduce, right? Like, when those same fleas begin to have children, guess what happens to the baby fleas? Huh? The baby fleas also don't jump no higher than the lid, even though they were never trapped in the jar. They can't jump no higher than the lid, right? Now, The fleas reproduced a weaker version of themselves. See what I'm saying? Like a weaker version. Because you only reproduce what you are. Not what you think you are. What you are. Right? And because what you think you are, you actually become. That's what you actually reproduce. What do I mean? Now, you remember the original fleas that could jump 160 times its height? That represents you in your God form. See? That represents you in your super God form, when you could do all your major abilities. Talking about phase, teleportation, flying, healing yourselves. You see what I'm saying? Divine knowledge. You know what I'm saying? The fleas that start hitting their head on the jar from trauma represents you after you went through the so-called invasion and slavery. And after you start reproducing at this level of vibration as a human, you started reproducing humans as well. But you are truly a God. But because you start thinking as a human and you're a God, whatever you think of, you actually become. Because you're a God. So because the God species inside of you now start thinking on the vibration of a human, you start producing humans. Just like those same fleas start producing a weaker version of themselves. See what I'm saying? Now, if you were to take a different flea, like one that still remembers its God genetics, you see, and for example, a being like myself, you remember who they are, and a couple of beings that's actually right here in the life right now, chosen beings that's taking the risk of putting themselves out there to let you see what's really happening, right? If you were to take a new flea or a new set of fleas and put them in a jar with the fleas that forgot themselves and no longer remember how to jump with their superpowers, guess what the new fleas do? The old fleas that's in the jar, as the new fleas begin to try to teach them what's going on, they start attacking them. And they start killing them. What I mean? Beings like me that come back to beings like you and try to wake you up. You say, oh, you think he know too much. Who told him this? Who told him he's a god? Who told him that? You see? And then after this, you begin to attack me, you see? And then you begin to do things to throw dirt on my name, you see? Just like you do all the other ones. I know what comes with this line of work, you see? So I share that story with you about the fleas in the jar so you can really understand what's really happening. You're a god that got lowered into the vibration and trapped into the realm of a human. And now the humans have taught you how to be like them. And because you're vibrating on the vibrations of only the human, you're missing links. Even though your genetics are still trapped within you, you're vibrating on a 6-series genetics when you actually have 9 series of genetics within you and higher. Now, let's go. Now, open your brain up. This is the part of the life I'm gonna need you to take some notes. I'm going slow for a reason, y'all. Alright. Diseases Alright. You're electrical, right? Everything about you is electricity. Everything. See what I'm saying? Everything about you, again, is electricity and magnetism. You are a electromagnetic being, period. I appreciate you, beloved. Everything about you is a electromagnetic being. What do I mean? They told you spirit, they told you soul. They just never told you what spirit was, they just never told you what soul was. And the purpose of them, what did they do in the body, right? You're electrical, you're magnetic. I told you the spirit is electricity, the soul is magnetism, right? The soul is located in the gut, spirit is located vibrating through the heart, in the chest region. That's why when a person gets shocked, or they get shot or something, and they go through a traumatic experience, I've always broke this down to y'all, you see them rush them to the hospital, and they take that joint out, and they go, bzzz, shock them, clear, bzzz, shock them, clear. You know what I'm saying? What is they doing? That's electricity, that is voltage. So because your electricity is running low, why is your electricity running low? Where is that electricity flowing through? Your blood, aka what they call plasma. Plasma is another word for electricity or lightning. Lightning, plasma, and electricity is all the same thing, just different words of the same vibration. Again, plasma, lightning, electricity, all the same thing, just different words speaking on the same vibration. Now, they say you have a plasma. Decline, please. I apologize. I can't take no requests right now. I apologize, beloved. Now, because when I be letting y'all in, y'all be doing some freaky ass shit, staring at me, rubbing y'all to stop that. And y'all be men. Stop that. Chill. Now, don't be interrupting the vibration with y'all foo-foo shit. You know what I'm saying? Every time I be letting them in, they be trying to come in, they trying to get it on the live. I click a video, men be coming and staring at me and shit, rubbing on themselves. Chill, boy. God vibration, man. Listen up. So try to throw me off, man. Dang. Anyway, can y'all remind me a little bit, please, what I was talking to y'all about? Damn. I don't like when y'all be doing that weird ass shit. Plasma. Good, plasma. I see somebody say that. That's what love, truth, God is perfect. I appreciate you, beloved. Now, plasma. Your blood is made of plasma. That's why you see they got plasma centers everywhere collecting your shit, collecting all that, because it's expensive. Blood is expensive, like $300 a pint. Blood is expensive. Not just any blood, but black blood, okay? Your blood. What is the difference? God's. You have green veins of a higher charged electricity from gamma radiation. Green veins, okay? Humans have blue veins from genetic splicing. See what I'm saying? So it is a synthetic version of the original flow. You know what I'm saying? So we talk about plasma that's going through a high vibration of electricity. So when you see lightning out there, lightning is actually running through your veins as well. Because guess where lightning comes from, y'all? We already talked about this. Where does lightning come from? I'm talking about electricity. I'm saying you are all electrical and magnetic beings, right? Where does lightning come from? Come on, talk to me, beloveds. Where does lightning come from? Where y'all at? Talk to me, beloved. Where lightning come from? There we go. Lightning coming from the... Hey. Come on, where's lightning coming from? Talk to me. I see it down there. Lightning's coming from the ground. And y'all better not say no goofy shit talking about lightning coming from no sky. Lightning coming from no clouds. It's goofy. Okay? Lightning comes from the ground. Okay? The ground. You know what I'm saying? It comes straight out of the earth, okay, and shoots up to the sky. I know they dumbass books taught you lightning come out of the sky and shit, and a bunch of shit reacting and all that, and goofy. It's goofy shit. Lightning comes from the ground and it shoots up to the sky. Plasma, again, is lightning. Plasma is electricity. So electricity does not come from the sky, it comes from the ground. That's why electric poles go inside the ground. You know what I'm saying? Miss me with the goofy. Lightning or electricity, aka plasma, comes from the ground. That's why they call it a ground wire. That's why they tell you go ground yourself, beloved. Go ground yourself, beloved. Take off your shoes and go stand on the earth and ground yourself and charge your spirit up. Charge your spirit. Your electricity is your spirit. Spirit is just another word for electricity. You feel what I'm saying? Spirit is electricity. Soul is magnetism. So when they talk to you in a church and a religion, they talk about your spirit and your soul, and your spirit is electricity. Your soul is magnetism. They come together. When spirit or electricity and magnetism come together, what does they create? In science, they call this, who's that? Honeybee. Peace and love to you, beloved. When it comes together, right? When you mix spirit and soul together, or when you mix, listen carefully, when you mix spirit and soul together, or you mix electricity and magnets together. In science, electricity and magnets creates a relationship, and it's called electromagnetism, y'all. You see what I'm saying? Electromagnetism. So when soul connects with spirit, it creates a electromagnetism. What does that do? That's a aura. That's a force field. So electricity and electricity and magnets create a reaction where they create a force field. Like you ever watch like cartoons and shit, and you see them put like you shooting all this shit at them. You see what I'm saying? And all of a sudden they just put up this big energy block around them and nothing is penetrating. Yes, electricity and magnets creates a force field, or what the humans like to call a aura. See what I'm saying? So for example, I always talk to y'all about this. So y'all got me going down to basic shit right now, man. Dang. But look. I realize I got a lot of new people on the live, so I might as well start sharing these things. We're light beings, we're energy beings. So let me show you how this really works. We love it. So when you see a person walk in a room, for example, you never seen them, you never felt, you know what I'm saying, you ain't heard them. You was minding your business, you ain't even look around it, right? But as soon as you walk in, they walk into the room, you can feel the energy. What causes that? You know what I'm saying? You can feel them as soon as they walk in, but you ain't seen them nor hear them, but you feel the energy. Why is that? Because they have an aura. That's because the soul and the spirit of them is so powerful that it creates a bigger force field than regular people. Some of us is so strong we can take up a room. Some of us strong enough to take up buildings. Some of us strong enough to take up whole planets. See what I'm saying? Whole planets. So some of us are so strong that we can't enter onto planets. We can't enter onto planets because we'll blow planets up. You see what I'm saying? Yes, you need to understand what's really happening on your realm. Powerful energy beings. You see? Understand. Now, so electricity and magnets is very important. Now that you understand what the soul is, and now that you understand what spirit is, or now that you understand what electricity and magnets are, and what they do in the body, and what, you know what I'm saying, how you work. You require electricity to move. Anything that has to do with movement, you need electricity. That's why robots need electricity. Don't you see? Everything that moves on its own, even your car, needs electricity. Nothing runs without electricity. Ashe. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? Nothing runs without electricity. Now, you are highly electrical beings. This leads me into the next segment of where I'm really trying to take y'all, which is about foods, right? Now, because you are such electrical beings, the food that you intake within your vessel must be charged. If it's not charged, you are lowering vibration. You are becoming a beast. You're eating like a beast, therefore you vibrate like a beast. You think animalistic, therefore you move animalistic. You kill animalistic. You know what I'm saying? You wipe each other out like it's nothing. With no feelings, no remorse about it neither. You will attack your sisters, attack your brothers, your mothers. No feelings about it either. You rap about spraying up blocks and ops and all of that. No remorse. It's become normal. We finally let the women into the rap industry. The women is worse than the men. They rap about some weird shit. Even they got ops. I didn't even know that. Even the women got ops. And it's a bunch of men standing behind these goofy ass women talking about ops. Then you got a goofy one talk about her name, Sexy Red. Then you look at this goofy John, look like a trench rat, right? All of a sudden, she releasing sex tape of herself. What? What type of vibration y'all on? Animal vibration. A beast vibration. One that lacks divine respect for self. See? Now y'all got sewer rats rapping to y'all. Pound Town, my Gucci pink, my booty hole brown. What? That's lyrics? Y'all tripping. Y'all lost in this house. And y'all allowing children to make music for y'all. and y'all grown. But it shows what they were taught, and it shows what we were taught. It shows that our elders didn't really know enough to put in us before they come up, and we also losing because we don't know what to teach the younger ones coming up neither. You know what I'm saying? Now, you're electrical beings. The food that you eat makes you highly sexual. Because nothing I say is not for no reason. I ain't just tap into all that sexual energy they put in for no reason. This is caused by your food. You trying to murk ops and all that, that behavior is coming from the food. You lack emotions for self and respect for self, it's coming from the food. Your hair not growing properly, it's coming from the food. Right? Now, what do I mean? Anything you eat will always break down into energy. So, whether you eat this, you eat roaches, you eat rats, whatever you want to eat. You want to eat cheesesteaks, you want to eat the best T-bone steaks. It will all break down into one thing they call glucose. Glucose. Now, observe. That means no matter what you eat, no matter what it look like fancy, before it gets into your mouth and then it turns into all spit saliva and all the enzymes and all that for it get down to the stomach, it will turn eventually into glucose. So that means what you really require is glucose, right? Now, what is glucose? And how many types of it is there? You must understand these things, right? Understand and understand. Stop understanding shit. You're not dumb beings. You're gods and goddesses. Stop understanding that is a spell that the humans cast on you in a little English language they talk to you called spelling. Spelling? Say spell. You know what I'm saying? Don't understand. It's time to understand. Let the vibration of my words go straight into your soul. Hearken onto these words. You know what I'm saying? Understand and understand the vibration. Glucose is really sugar. Sugar is really carbon. Humans will tell you, if you ask them what carbon is, they say carbon is the basis from which all life is formed. Right? I told you we created human beings. I told you all species that you see on this planet came from us. Right? Therefore, if carbonated beings is here and we're speaking to you, I am a carbonated being and I'm coming to you live and direct. Right? And I'm saying to you, carbon is the basis from which all other life is formed, which means carbon was here first. Right? Now, as a carbonated being, you require high voltage of electricity to survive or to purge out anything that's inside your vessel that's not supposed to be there. The vessel can only exist into two states at any one time. I mean, one or the other at any given time. Alkaline, acid. Alkaline, acid. Alkaline, acid. You talk about diseases like herpes, AIDS, cancer, diabetes 1 and 2, all these, right? Today I want to really focus on diabetes. Now, when you eat things, it turns into glucose. There are three types of sugar, right? We're going to talk about galactose. I'm going to keep drilling the same live for y'all for a whole week because I need y'all to really download what I'm saying. 3 types of sugars that exist: galactose, fructose, glucose. Again, galactose, fructose, glucose. Remember, whatever you eat will transition into one of these, right? Now, galactose is only found in the black woman's breast, nobody else's. Galactose is only found in the black woman's breast, no other species. That's why it's imperative for you to understand that there are different species on the planet. You are not the same as the human beings. You don't have DNA, they do. You have DEA. They have 6 series, you have 9 series of genetics. Difference. So again, galactose, which is one of the three sugars, is found in the black woman's breast. That's why when slavery was going on, or they so-called slavery, they showed you even pictures. I'm saying I don't got my laptop no more. I'm saying, but if I had that shit, I'll show you. I'm saying they confiscated my laptop, but that's a whole nother long story. I'm saying I'm still trying to get that shit back. But you see, if you look up slavery pictures, you see white women bringing black women, their babies, to breastfeed. So when they would bring their babies to black women who they deemed to be slaves, who they call was less of a human, 3/5 of a human, think about it. Why would somebody that deemed somebody dirty as a slave, they would bring their babies, something as sacred as their babies, to a black woman for them to breastfeed the babies? What mother would rather another mother breastfeed for them versus themselves? Just because they knew something that you didn't. They knew that the black woman's breast milk was far more potent than any other species on the planet. No Caucasian, no Asian, Arab, Mexican, or Dravidian could ever compare, and it's the facts. Now, this is only found, galactose only found in the black woman's breast, a super potent milk. Now, also you should know why I say milk just now, because galactose, which comes from the word galaxy, which comes from the word galak, which is a Greek word, means milk. That's why you get the word galaxy, which is what they call the Milky Way. You live in in the galaxy called the Milky Way. The word galak in Greek means milk. So when you get galaxy, the Milky Way, also galactose, milk is coming from the black woman's breast, because the black woman is a whole different species from the cosmos. She has God species genetics. You see what I'm saying? Let me keep going, man. I'm gonna dig a little deep for y'all, man. Y'all don't know what y'all playing with. Let me keep going for y'all. Fructose. Fructose now, the second one. Fructose, because I already told y'all, fructose, we can break down a whole level why we came from a whole nother planet, on how we came to Earth. We can break all that down. That's no issue. But right now, that's not what we talk about. We get there another time. Right now, I'm trying to talk to you about diabetes and overstanding sugar in the digestive system, right? And the lymphatic system, how to cleanse yourself. Now, it's not like I just can cold and just drop a bucket of water on y'all because y'all gonna drown. If I just come in and just like, this how you heal yourself, you're gonna drown. So I gotta put it in ways and perspective so you can really understand. Because remember, this is hundreds and maybe 1,000 years of humans giving y'all false knowledge. Y'all can't expect me to just come on to you and just like, wash your face and you clean. It's not how this works. You fucked up your lifestyle. So to change, this is not like, like how they told you gotta take a pill, and as soon as you take a pill, you're gonna fix yourself. Lies. No, this is bullshit behavior. This ain't nothing like that. You created a lifestyle, and over time you mess up yourself. So to fix yourself, you're gonna also have to shift a lifestyle. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't no pill in the world that no doctor give you can fix you. These are lies. Okay? The pill suppress that shit and give it some time for the results to come back again. Then you're gonna need a doctor again. You're gonna be in a cycle. You get what I'm saying? So you need to focus on what I'm really trying to get you to understand and understand for real. I'm trying to get you to evolve the mind, evolve yourself, and to realize you're a God being, and the God that created you, or the ancestors that you so-called came from, never had no doctors. Who was healing them? Who was healing them? I'm just saying. It's October and we nice out here. I'm in a t-shirt, baby. The God is risen, baby. Stop playing, man. Listen. Listen. I'm the descendant of the Most High, an ether, and an Aki being. You call yourself a human. I say I'm not one of them. I'm a God. Listen again. And don't try to lower my vibration, because you can't convince me. You only gonna convince yourself. Let's go again. Glucose, fructose, galactose. Galactose found in black women's breast only. Fructose found in fruits. Sound like fruits, right? Fruits, fructose, cool. Glucose only found in vegetables. Now, what is the difference between fructose and glucose? Fructose yields 12,000 angstroms of energy. Glucose only yields 9,000 angstroms of energy. So fruits are more powerful and vibrant in electricity than vegetables are, right? So fruits, again, which is fructose, yields 12,000 angstroms of energy. Glucose, which is found in veggies, yields only 9,000. Remember, you are an electrical being, therefore you require higher electrical foods to heal yourself or to tap into higher knowledge. Now, the foods that you eat will help you to unlock knowledge itself, because DNA, or whatever the humans call DNA, is really information. DNA, or genes, genetics, is really another word for information. See what I'm saying? I dive into that. The last time we went live, I really don't want to do that again, because you're going to try to block me out every time I try to do some type of shit. You feel me? So I got to sugarcoat a lot of things I'm saying today, and I also got to make sure I talk slowly so y'all can really understand what's going on, because TikTok will send me messages. Alright? So now, when you talk about glucose, when you eat something in the vessel, right? Peace and love to you, Nina. That's from I know the Oracle Nation. I see you as well. I'm sure y'all some love, true goddess. I see you too. Rob Norman, peace and love. Now, when you eat foods that breaks down into glucose, for example, a diabetic person, right? They'll tell you insulin is having issues, adrenalines are having issues, so now you got to take these shots, right? These insulin shots. Now let's break down this real quick. When you eat food, or what they told you was food, because the real definition of food is something that I call etymology, is the word fodder. The word fodder means something that you feed to cattle or cows. Remember, they called the slave people back in the days, they called them same thing, chattels or cows. They called it chattel slavery. So they fed them like farm animals. Until this day, they're still feeding you like farm animals as well. Now, what do I mean? The food that you eat is packed up with byproducts, preservatives, and GMOs. These things cause you to have erectile dysfunction. These things cause you to have vaginal odors, yeast, mold in the vagina. These things cause you to have buildup inside your lymphatic systems and your glymphatic systems. It's caused you to have a buildup of mucus. It's caused you to have a buildup of acid. Why is this going on? Because all these things that you're actually programmed to eat and taught that this was food, this is false knowledge. This is not food for you. Your vessel as a black being. You're a god. Therefore, you need to vibrate on foods that actually built for you. Your vessel or your avatar was not made to digest meat, and I'm sorry to break it to you. I know meat is juicy. I love me some meat too. I love me a beef bone steak, and I love me all that chicken shit too. I can cook that shit real well, but I had to start learning, as I said, how to not be the flea that was actually trapped inside the jar. You must become the flea that evolved and remember the true self of a superpower, and remember how to jump back out of the jar. Don't take me as a person attacking you and try to attack me like the flea that came back to try to save your ass. Just try to help and listen to you. This is what's going on and vibrate higher. You know what I'm saying? Now, I get real deep, beloved. I get real deep. Now, glucose goes through what they call the pancreas, through the digestive system, where they call it through the islands of Langerhans, where the islands of Langerhans is going to yield what you have: the alpha cells, the beta cells, the delta cells, right? Alpha cells yields glycogen, beta cells yields insulin, and the last one that they call is the semitostatin. I'll be always getting this word wrong. Y'all know I got the accent. The last one is semitostatin. So you have alpha cells, beta cells, semitostatin. Alpha cells releases glycogen. Beta cells releases insulin. Semitostatin releases a mixture of growth pituitary hormone and glycogen again. So I don't want to go and miss y'all. I said y'all need to have a notepad, because y'all gonna need to research a lot of these things on your own, so y'all can really get to really tap in. So when I really go live for real and do things like these, y'all can follow up and really have an understanding of what's really happening. Alright? Now, again, so when you eat food, or your food goes down, or what they taught you was food, which is poison, but they taught you this shit was food, right? So it goes down into your system and you start digesting it. How does this digestion process work? It goes down to the pancreas, to what they call the islands of Langerhans, where it breaks down into alpha cells, beta cells, delta cells. Again, alpha cells, beta cells, delta cells. Alpha cells releases glycogen, beta cells releases insulin, delta cells releases semitostatin. Now, that's a mixture of growth pituitary hormone and glycogen again. Now, I hope I'm going slow enough for you at a time. Now, when your food goes down, it then breaks down into glucose, right? What they call insulin is really a key. It acts as a key, right? Listen closely. What they call insulin in your body, it really acts as a key. So what the insulin does is, when your food goes down and then it gets broken down from whatever form, you put the muffin in your mouth, but when the muffin goes down, it gets broken down to glucose. That's the actual energy that your body needs to move. Not the damn muffin and all the other preservatives that they use to make the muffin look beautiful. You only need glucose. So the glucose goes down, the cell needs to open up. But before that cell can open up, insulin must act as a key. So insulin opens up that cell, and when the cell opens up, swallows that glucose, there's something inside the cell called a mitochondria. See what I'm saying? the mitochondria of the cell, which is the energy powerhouse, that energy powerhouse then turns that glucose that was then eaten by that cell into something called ATP, AMP, ADP. I'm trying to go as slow as possible for you, right? ATP is adenosine triphosphate. ADP, adenosine diphosphate. AMP, adenosine monophosphate, right? Now, again, remember, just to recap, there are three forms of sugar: galactose, fructose, glucose, right? When you're having a diabetic problem, that means you're having insulin problems, so you're having glucose issues, right? So you can't digest glucose, they say. So now, go back down again, you eat food, glucose, insulin opens up the cell eats that glucose, the mitochondria inside the cell turns it into ATP, AMP, ADP. ATP is adenosine triphosphate. That means you have 3 phosphates, which is a powerhouse, a triple packed energy compound in the body, or molecule in the body. Diphosphate, di means 2, mono means 1, right? Now, this is what your body needs to make energy: ATP, ADP, AMP. That's what it uses, period. What is these things? What is ATP, AMP, ADP? All that sounds fancy and all that science shit. But what is it? Carbon, y'all. Carbon. So you are carbonated beings eating actual carbon. You see? You are supposed to be eating carbon. Understand? I just broke all that down so you can really get what the fuck going on. You see? Animals eat animalistic. Nature eat nature. Now, when you have a diabetic problem, that means you're having parasites in the pancreas or the gut region. You're gonna have some type of worm in there, bushel worm, basket worm, tapeworm, you know what I'm saying, worms. You're gonna be having parasites here. That means what really that breaks down to is, remember the parasites, you weren't born with the parasites in there. That means however they got in there must have been from you putting them in there. You ate whatever you ate over the course of years, and then as you were doing that, they developed inside of you. Over time, your body's naturally supposed to fight these things off. See what I'm saying? Naturally. It's supposed to be running on autopilot. All these things in your body supposed to be running on autopilot. Your eyelids blinking on autopilot. You know what I'm saying? Here it grows on autopilot. Everything moves on autopilot. You breathe on autopilot. Lungs beat on autopilot. Runs by the sympathetic and the parasympathetic systems. You know what I'm saying? Which they call autonomic nervous system. Feel what I'm saying? Now, go grab your hat, Papa. Grab your hat and come back. And come hang out with me. Go. Grab your hat. But,
I'm not very happy.
Why are you not very happy?
Because there's bees.
There's bees?
Yes,
Bees are your friends.
These are the friends?
Yes.
They're never gonna stay?
No.
If you do this?
Yeah, if you do this, they're gonna come right on your hands.
If they don't bite?
No.
If they bite like this?
Mm-hmm.
They'll sting you.
No, they only get humans. Because humans like to attack them and eat them and make them panic. Yeah.
I want to catch a frog.
That's why you must be nice to the animals. Anyway, go grab your hat and come back.
Okay. Where's my hat?
I think you took it off upstairs. Yeah, you took it off upstairs. Go get it. Anyway, you gotta be smooth with the young minds. Don't play no games with them. Don't teach them no, you know what I'm saying? Don't play games with them, let them know the truth. Let's go. Anyway, so let's break down digestion again so we can recap. So you got food going in, goes down, turns into glucose. Insulin opens up the cell opens up, mitochondria eats that cell. Mitochondria turns it into ATP, AMP, ADP. Adenosine triphosphate, adenosine monophosphate, adenosine diphosphate. These are energies that your body needs to actually perform, move, do energy, do whatever you do. This is just raw carbon, aka sugar. Sugar is raw carbon, right? Now, what does that mean? there's many types of sugar. Real sugar is really monosaccharide, which is natural, found in either the galactose, fructose, or glucose, monosaccharides. When you talk about stuff like dextrose, pentose, maltose, sucrose, all these are man-made sugars that humans made in their labs and start giving it to you. These are the things that actually destroys your lymphatic system, so your body so the insulin no longer works and does the job that it's supposed to do. Because remember, your insulin being down is an adrenaline problem. The adrenaline being down is also a nervous system problem, because the nervous system is controlled by the adrenals. See what I'm saying? And when that's down, it also means you're having skin problem, because also remember this, the skin is made of the same cells as the brain. See what I'm saying? Remember that. Side gem, the skin is made of the same cells as the brain, and the eyes are made of the same cells as the inner organs. So remember this: if something is wrong with your skin, something is also wrong. You can know that's a sign that your body is telling you, or your avatar is telling you, something is wrong with your brain. So you need to do something about that. You're working on that ASAP. If something is wrong with your eyes, that means it's a signal something is also wrong with your inner organs, because they are made from the same exact cells. You see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? So I'm really trying to go slow today for y'all, so y'all can really understand and really catch on to what's going on. Now, let me keep going. So, appreciate you, beloved. So when you eat, cells, digest, y'all got that. That's energy. So adenosine, ATP, AMP, ADP, this is all carbon. Carbon breaks down into sugar, or sugar breaks down into carbon. It's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So that is what? CHO. CHO, which is carbon, hydrogen, oxygen. That is sugar in the body. You know what I'm saying? That's when it goes down into the body. But however, that's when it's acidic. Huh? Where did you take it off? Did you leave it on the chair?
No, I took on the blanket and
Alright, go get it and get your phone.
Huh?
Go get it and get your phone. Because I'm doing something real quick. Let daddy just finish. I'm doing something right here. Let daddy just finish. Wait. I don't need you on the camera. I need you to go get your hat. Now.
I don't see my hat.
Inside and get your phone. Yes, I have many people on here that don't like to know what I'm doing right now. You don't come on this camera, beloved. Attack my baby. You gonna attack my baby, beloved. Keep y'all spiritual shit over there. Now. This is just sugar. So ATP, ADP, AMP, all sugar, right? Now, this is carbon. Feel me? So when you talk about carbon, it's a sugar. So you need sugar to survive, right? So there's two types of sugar: monosaccharides, polysaccharides. Monosaccharides is natural. Poly is many. That means they're adding on shit to it. When humans start adding on shit to it, that means it's no longer natural, y'all. That means they're putting GMOs on it. That's what start tearing up your systems. It start attaching itself to your adrenal glands, your nervous system. It start attaching itself inside your gut. So it's now start breaking down things. It's supposed to be running on autopilot, y'all. Because remember I said these things are supposed to be running on in the autonomic nervous system. So all these things are supposed to be that your body's supposed to be doing naturally is no longer able to do it, because you are actually flooding yourself with toxins and acid. And I told you already, the body can only exist in the two states, one or the other, either alkaline or it's going to be in acid. You know what I'm saying? So you done?
Yes?
Stop doing that. I'm doing something here. Go get your phone and go back upstairs, please.
I don't see my hat.
Thank you. So the distraction. I apologize, beloved. So this is raw sugar or carbon we talk about. You know what I'm saying? And if you talk about polysaccharides, then you talk about shit like how do I explain polysaccharides to y'all? Alright. You got glucose, which is natural, right? Which is naturally found in something like what's the basic one? All right. When you read labels, it would say something like high fructose, or it would say dextrose. Sometimes you always say pentose, macrose. You know what I'm saying, whatever, right? So if you look at something like glucose in a corn, when you take corn, it naturally has glucose, right? However, that's normal. But when you see it say high fructose, that's when it becomes deadly for you. That's when it becomes dangerous. What that means is the scientists take that shit, put it in their lab, and they put fire to it. Now, once you put fire to that shit, it changes up the chemical composition of the element. So it's no longer regular fructose, it becomes high fructose syrup because they put the higher temperatures to it. So it's no longer regular fructose, it's now high fructose. You see what I'm saying? So they take that natural energy, that natural sugar out of the corn, and they put fire to it, which enhances that sugar, so it now becomes high fructose syrup. This is what, these are the type of polysaccharides I'm talking to you about that tears up the vessel. You see what I'm saying? Attaches itself onto your adrenals, you know what I'm saying? Why your nervous system is not working. Now, for all the ones that go on y'all rampage, I could care less about what y'all learned in y'all school. I could care less about what y'all books say, because if y'all books mattered and y'all doctors mattered, show me y'all doctors that cured any of these things any time for the last couple of 100 years. And if y'all can't, show me the book that you have that says you beg to differ to tell me this, that, and the third. Tell me exactly what of y'all healed. And if y'all can't heal nothing, then I don't want to hear your story. Forgive me, beloved, but I'm done with y'all stupid books and y'all stupid man-made stories, and y'all don't know what y'all talk about. That's it, bro. That's it. Miss me with the goofy knowledge. Listen, man. Now, all that we talked about just now was all glucose, right? So if the adrenals are down and you can't use insulin to go do that whole metabolic process of the cells opening up so it can accept that glucose and turn it into ATP, AMP, and ADP and all that. What if you don't have all that? Then what you're going to do is the only other sugar that you have left, because you can't go back to your mama and get galactose, because remember, it's only 3 types of sugar, y'all. Galactose, fructose, and glucose. You feel me? So mama days are done. We ain't no longer sucking on mama nipples, so we no longer got galactose left. You feel me? And glucose, you can't download that, because if you're a diabetic, then you got worms and parasites inside your vessel that's already tearing down your adrenal glands and your nervous system glands, so you can't actually download and digest through the normal way of breaking down to get energy, which is the glucose. So now you're going to only have fructose left. Now, with fructose, why is fructose important? This is because fructose, unlike the regular digestive pattern, fructose has a different way that they're not telling you about of digestion. So fructose don't go through the regular process of like the whole, the whole islands of Langerhans and go through the cells and all. No, it does something different. It goes through the lipid route. See what I'm saying? It goes through the lipid route using the liver, what scientists call cellular infusion. See what I'm saying? This is key. This is where they call cellular infusion. So it no longer uses the pancreas as a digestion. They completely bypass the whole process. So this is where fruits comes in. That's why I'm telling you, fruits is fructose, and fruits use 12,000 angstroms of energy. Then you got veggies that only yields 9,000 angstroms of energy. You feel me? So this is where fruits come in, because fruits is key. So fruits bypass the pancreas digestive process and it goes directly to the lipid route, which is what they call the lymphatic system. You know what I'm saying? It goes through that cellular infusion, so it goes the sugar directly infuses itself with your cells. You know what I'm saying? Directly. That sugar goes directly to infuse itself with your cells without using the pancreas at all, completely. You know what I'm saying? So this is where healing starts to come in. So now, they tell you that your cells are being damaged, yes, because of the foods that you're eating. So if you actually direct yourself away from the toxic and start going directly back towards alkaline, the body will start shifting itself naturally, because it's designed to do itself on its own. You know what I'm saying? So it's naturally going to go from acid back over to alkaline, because now you're shifting from the foods that's causing the toxicity or the acid level inside your vessel. So you're going to go directly, skipping glucose for a while. Is your body going to get glucose low? Yes. For maybe a week, 2 weeks, yes, it's going to happen to you, because you're not introducing your vessel to a new form of sugar, a new form of way of digesting, a new form of higher level of food, a more highly charged vibration of food that's not used to. So because you're gonna go through this, also it's like your body's an army. See what I'm saying? It's like imagine you got an army inside of you, and them army men don't got no guns. You know what I'm saying? They don't got no guns. They don't got no. You took away their bombs. You know what I'm saying? You took away all their AKs, their Dracos. You don't got no 9mm on them no more. You know what I'm saying? The Taurus not working. You know what I'm saying? The 38 not working no more. You took all this shit away. You took away all they stick. You know what I'm saying? They was fully scrapped. You had a full army up. They all was scrapped up. They was ready to go to war. But you putting all this toxicity inside your shit took away all their weapons. You took away all the armory. So by you start going into by you start actually introducing yourself back to the higher vibrational food, which is the natural fruits, see what I'm saying, which is the natural fruits which are more highly charged, then you're going to see what's actually happening. You're going to now start waking up the army of the body. They begin to rise, and they will start going back to war, and then you'll see naturally they will recognize for self what's supposed to be in the body and what is not, and then you will see for self that the body's naturally designed to do what it do, but you have to arm your body, arm your friends. You know what I'm saying? These are your friends. You know what I'm saying? That's why you have to become one with self. You have 150 trillion cells inside your body. Each and every one of them is a miniature version of you. See what I'm saying? So that's why you have to love thyself. Learn what love truly is. The love of self is the highest version of love there is. So you must go back to loving self first. You know what I'm saying? If you truly love thyself, then you would go research the food that you're eating. If you truly love thyself, then you will start realizing, no, yo, the food that I'm eating is causing all this, mold in the pussy. I told you that. Yeast. You know what I'm saying? Build the odor. I told y'all, man, this is what causing all that, that erectile dysfunction. Your blood not flowing right so you can get a hard erectile. That's a blood, that's a acid problem. You feel what I'm saying? That's a acid problem. You know what I'm saying? So me, you know what I'm saying? This is an acid problem. You know what I'm saying? This is a buildup of acid. So your body's now become too acidic to actually function the natural forms of movement it's supposed to do on autopilot. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to go as slow as possible so I can control, as much as I can say to y'all today, because I realized from the last time I go live, if I use certain words, TikTok be trying to, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so if you want to get the body back onto an alkaline state, ignore the toxic foods for 90 to 100 days and go directly back to nature, flipping it back to foods that's high in ATP, adenosine triphosphate. Why is this phosphate so important? The black man's element is iron phosphate. This is what you need for you to survive. I'm not talking to humans, I'm talking to the gods and the goddesses. The black man's mineral is iron phosphate. So notice when you talk about something like adenosine triphosphate, you're saying it's a triple stack. Tri means tree. So you're saying it's a triple stack version of energy that you need. You know what I'm saying? To produce. This is what you need to move, to think, to do anything. You need adenosine triphosphate, which is sugar, raw sugar. So introduce your body back to the regular smoothies. Eat your fruits on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? Start getting familiar with the foods. Look up the research. What is ginger? How does it help the body? Research, pumpkin seeds. Research thyme. Yeah, I'm saying research cloves. Yeah, I'm saying start studying these foods. You know what I'm saying? So some of y'all can start coming up with your own concoctions. You feel me? Some of y'all can start coming up with your own healing remedies. You feel me? Listen, man. Listen. Your body's straight water. Now, why is that important? Now that I've done touched on the fruits. The fruits that you're eating is only to send back the nutrients that your body's missing for so long while you've been actually stuffing it with straight toxins that's created, that's helping to thrive these herpes parasites, helping your HIV parasites, helping the cancer parasites, the diabetic parasites. All these parasites are being fed. So you literally have to starve them out for about 90 to 100 days. While you're starving them out from not eating the toxic shit that you've always been programmed to eat, while you're starving them out, they're going to die off just from natural hunger. But while you're starving them out, what you're actually doing is not just stop eating that type of shit. You're actually going to stuff down new shit, which is that high fruit vibration, that high fruit energy daily. What that is actually doing now is, now that you're suppressing these parasites, you're now arming your body again with the weapons that they actually need to go back to war. So now as these parasites are getting to weaken, the ATP inside the body now begins to strengthen your actual organs and recreate your cells. Because they tell you your cells are, they're dying off, they're damaged, but they can regrow. Cells regrow. Cells regenerate. Cells regrow. Cells regenerate. Hear me again. All your cells regrow, cells regenerate. Don't let them lie to you. Cells regrow. You are a god. Cells regrow and they regenerate. However, you must understand that they cannot regrow while you keep punching that shit in the fucking head like this. If every time that shit try to come back to know you like this, every time it's try to come back, here go you with another big bowl of fucking dumbass chicken, all this stupid how can it ever come back to start helping you again? And how can yourself even trust you? Some of your cells inside of you don't even trust you no more. So they stop working for you. Huh? They're your friends. You're supposed to be working with them, feeding them, arming them with the things that they need. But you begin to work against them. So they don't even work with you no more. You see what I'm saying? This is deeper than you can ever imagine, man. I'm only really taking this shit on a little, maybe about a little level. I can't really go in as I really want to. You know what I'm saying? But this is all about cellular respiration. This is all about detoxing the lymphatic system, You know what I'm saying? Because you must understand these things. The lymphatic system is the cleaning process of the vessel. But to activate your lymphatic system, you need to arm the army of the body. You know what I'm saying? The lymphatic system is your doctor of the body. You don't need a doctor. You need your lymphatic system to be cleansed. Okay? You don't need a doctor. You need your lymphatic system to be cleansed. Now, let me explain to you why this is important. If you don't cleanse the lymphatic system, right? Because remember, if acid is a buildup in the body and it's not supposed to be there, it's supposed to be in an alkaline state, which is a super electrical charged state, where instead of diseases coming into you, it's afraid to come here because that shit know it will get purged out. Disease needs to be running from you, not you running from a disease. You need to arm your army so well that when disease even try to, no. Disease run away. These are entities, real living organisms with a mind, they're intelligent. You know what I'm saying? How you think parasites are able to live inside of you? They literally merge themselves with your fucking brain, and then they start telling you what to do through your brain. You're not hungry, the parasite is hungry. So you have to purge that shit up out the system. Purge your lymphatic system. Diabetes is nothing more than parasites or little worms inside your pancreas. You gotta understand yes, they say you have diabetes, but what is diabetes? That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Yes, fancy shit. Yeah, you go to the doctor and the doctor say, you got diabetes. I get that. Right? But what is it? Do you know? Did you ever ask them that? What is it? You know? What is diabetes? It's a disease. Well, yeah, but what is it? What is it doing? You know what I'm saying? Now you want to focus on shit that target parasites. You want to talk about garlic. You want to talk about pumpkin seeds, cloves, ginger. You know? You want to talk about thyme, okra. Mix in your okra, let that okra marinate in some coconut water, because coconut water is highly electrical, filled with electrolytes. Not like dumbass regular water that they put in the bottle though. I'm talking about real water with H3O2, not H2O now. H2O is man-made in their lab. That's not real water made by God. That dumbass water they put in their bottle, talk about natural spring water, that's goofy. You know what I'm saying? Real water is not H2O, but H3O2. So you want to use coconut water. Let that okra sit overnight in that coconut water so that all that slime and all that marinate right in that water. You blend them up the next day. That's your medicine, baby. Eat that shit 30 days, you know what I'm saying 3 months in a row, 90 days. Heal yourself, beloved. Why is these things important? What does the pumpkin seeds do? Because yes, I'm telling you to eat these things, but I'm telling you what to do. So while you stop and fast for 90 days from all the toxic you've been eating, right? Why you do that, right? I'm getting close up now to y'all because I really want y'all to take me serious. I really want you to hear what I'm saying. I'm teaching you how to heal yourself. Like, I really hope y'all taking me for real. Like, fuck this. You know what I'm saying? Fuck this. Don't worry about me being cute right now. I was born this way, beloved. Fuck that. I promise you. Hold up, family. So, listen keenly again, man. So, as you fast for 90 days and stop eating meat, I'm talking about beef, pork, chicken, shrimp. All these meats that you've been taught to eat. Get away from that shit for 90 days. What that does is, it starves out the parasites that's living within your pancreas and inside your brain, inside your blood vessels. I'm saying it starves them out. While you're starving them out, right, you want to introduce high electrical foods, alkaline foods. So foods that yield ATP, yes? I'm coming. Give me a second. I got you, okay? Foods that yield high ATP. These are foods that grow the highest towards the sun. So I know what you think about that. The first thing my mind is going to come up with is bananas. But no, not bananas, because, I mean, yes, bananas are high in ATP. Yes, that is true. But because you're trying to cleanse at the moment, bananas are very starchy. And starch is going to build up glycogen inside your system. You don't want that. Not yet. You're cleansing right now. So for this 90 days, stay away from that banana shit and all that. Yeah. I promise you. Stay away from bananas. Yeah, they say it's ATP rich. This is true. This is true, I agree. However, though, it has starch. And because it has so much starch in it, it produces too much glycogen, which builds up fatty acids inside your body. So now you're no longer cleansing. See what I'm saying? So I want you to focus on cleansing straight for 90 days. So you're going to fast first by staying away from meat. While you're doing that fast, introducing your body to high fruits that yields ATP. So I'm going to talk to you about your melon kingdoms, your berries. Yeah, I'm saying, and fruits, melons, and berries, right? Why melons? Melons, when you talk about melons, you're coming from the cubital family. So we're talking about cucumbers. Cucumbers yields 99% of H3O2. That's natural water. Melons by itself, the regular melon has 92% of water inside of it, H3O2. So, and you're going to talk about coconut water. These are the things that you're going to use to hydrate yourself. You know what I'm saying? Not regular water alone, because that's not enough. You know what I'm saying? You need real H3O2, not that watered down that they took out one of the hydrogen and took out one of the oxygen molecule. You need to focus on the fact that it's H3O2, not H2O. H2O is 2 hydrogen, 1 oxygen. Yes, Papa?
Can I play with my friends?
All right.
Let's go with my friends right there. See?
Look.
Huh?
Look. Let me see something.
Huh?
Look. Go get you a pair of shoes. Bring it to me. Let me put it on for you.
Why?
And because that way, if you fall, your feet will be all right, protected. Go get me one of them, and I'll put it on.
Gonna be fine?
Yeah, go get a shoe and you can play. I'll stay right here so I can see you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I need to make sure I can see you, though. Come back, y'all. So, peace and love, beloved. So, where's I, y'all? My bad. Where's I at? Melons. I think I was talking to you about the melon family. Right. So the reason why you're going to focus on the melons, like the cubital family, not just melons, cubitals, because melon is a cucumber. I don't know if y'all know that, but the watermelon is really a cucumber. You know what I'm saying? If you look at the watermelon, it's really a cucumber swollen up. You feel me? So watermelon is really a cucumber. Cucumbers are actually older than watermelons. You know what I'm saying? Also, the pumpkin. Oh, shit, family. Oh, man. You gonna bless me on live like that? I appreciate you, though, bro. Hey, one love, God. I appreciate you, bro. Look, see, that's the side of the family coming. You know what I'm saying? I'm just out here, the family just gonna deliver me some shit. Love my gods. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, when you vibrate with your folks the way I vibrate with my folks, you know what I'm saying? That shit coming in expected on unexpected ways, you know what I'm saying? Facts. Now,
Papa.
alright, go ahead and play this. Put your slippers on the proper way. Put it on the correct way. Both sides.
Yay.
And don't go in the street.
Huh?
Don't go in the street. Because if you go in the street, I'm put you back inside.
Up there?
Yeah. We up on the same page? Touch me. Give me some. Bow. Alright, go ahead. I'm playing. Alright. Just like, give me a little bit of... Can y'all see me better that way? I think y'all can see me better. Wait, listen, man. I just hope y'all can see and hear me properly, man. But look. So, So as you start starving them out for the 90 days through fasting, you're starving out these parasites, right? I'm really trying to go slow, take shit slow for y'all. You're going to starve these parasites out. While you starve out the parasites, you're now going to start taking teas every day. You start off your day with tea. What that does is increases the heat inside the vessel. You know what I'm saying? What type of teas? You're going to make your tea mixed with these elements. You know, I'm talking about pumpkin seeds, ginger, maybe 3-4 pegs of garlic inside of that shit. And cloves. You know what I'm saying? What does each of these things do? Right? What does each of these things do? Right? Pumpkin seeds, while they're starving out these parasites, the pumpkin seeds paralyzes them. Okay? It stops the mobility inside with the parasites. Alright? It stops them from being mobile, so it paralyzes the parasites temporarily. Then you have things like garlic, ginger, cloves, which are direct powerhouses when it comes on to targeting parasites and hunting them down. So while you're also doing that on a daily, which is actually targeting these parasites, right? You're paralyzing them with your pumpkin seeds. Then you're going to be using cloves, ginger, garlic. There are many other elements you can use to make your own concoctions. You feel me? You can do your own thing. That's why I say get to researching it, get to dabble into different plants, both botanicals. You know, see what they do, how they affect the body, all that. You know what I'm saying? Get familiar with what I'm saying to you. This is natural, it's easy. 90 days and you will fix yourself. I promise you. Now, while they're getting them pumpkin seeds and all that, right? You want to fill your body with water, because as you start arming your body with the things that your body needs, right? Your army that I'm talking about, that I told you been sleeping for a while, as you start arming your body with their new weapons, you're going to need water to fill the blood cell, so that water can start bringing that blood throughout all the different cells. So each 150 trillion of those cells can start now receiving those nutrients. So I'm not telling you to don't only wake up the army inside your gut. You're now going to start wake up the army throughout the entire portion of the lymphatic system. That lymphatic system is completely over your entire vessel. You feel me? So I'm not only targeting your gut now, I'm targeting your bloodstream. So when you start flooding the vessel, just like if you flood the basement of your house, or if you flood your backyard and shit, wherever, if you flood something out, you begin to see all the mold start to collapse, and you begin to see all the buildup start. You see all the coagulation that was in the shit start coming apart, because water is a solvent, and water breaks things down. So water naturally is going to cause all this buildup and corrosion that been building up in your vessel. So your nervous system is no longer working on autopilot. All the shit that's now preventing that shit is now going to start moving around. Once you start moving around, you're going to notice your vessel is going to go through a process. You're going to become pissy. You're going to piss a lot. You're going to start going to the bathroom a lot. But this is necessary. See what I'm saying? It is very necessary. So you're going to, starve out the parasites through fasting for 90 to 120 days. You're going to flood the vessel with high vibrational fruits straight for them 90 days. No excuses. Day and night, you know what I'm saying? You eating fruits, all varieties of fruits. Don't pick and choose none. Eat fruits. I am a frugivore. I can of healing self, of healing self. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know they taught y'all, man. I know they taught y'all when you want to heal, you got to get down on your knees and pray and all that goofy shit, and some shit gonna come up out of the sky randomly, man, and heal you. This is not how this works. That's not what you did to mess yourself up. You didn't pray to mess yourself up. You made a decision to mess yourself up. Therefore, to heal yourself, you're going to also have to make that lifestyle decision. That so-called Jesus, he did not bring you no disease. Jesus didn't bring you no healing neither. Same way, okay? You brought you a disease, and you, my guy, will be the same one, or my queen, will be the same one, have to go heal yourself. Is that clear enough for you? I'm trying to break this down as slow as possible. I'm not trying to disrespect none of y'all intelligence. You are beautiful people. You are a mighty people, and as a result, you must rise. You're vibrating as a human when you are not even that. And because you see yourself as human, you keep reproducing human beings. But it's time to rise, for you are no longer that. I've risen your consciousness, I've risen your mind, I've risen your information, I'll just rewrite your genetics. Genes is information. This is the reason why when a man, like I told you in my last life, when a man keeps ejaculating in a woman over and over the period of years, that so-called wife start resembling the woman. I mean that wife start resembling her husband. Not him start resembling her. No, she start looking like her husband. Why? Because him coming into her, which is releasing his genetics into her, started to rewrite her genetics. So she started to resemble him. Genes is information. That sperm release is information. So genes is information. So the fact that I'm upgrading your information, I'm also upgrading your genes. I'm upgrading your consciousness. You're a God being on this realm that they call Earth is truly Atlantis, and you're in a daze, you're in a sleep, and it's time to rise. You know what I'm saying? It is time to rise. This is an illusion. None of this shit is talk about no doctors and no... When has the doctor healed y'all? When has the nurse ever healed you? When the last time the doctor said, yo, listen, man, sit down, let me tell you how not to come back to me ever again? Tell me. I'm a descendant of the Most High. You can call me all the names you want to call me, but it doesn't change what I am. I'm a descendant of the Most High God. This information didn't come to me through books because it is not written in the books. It is written in your genetics, you see? And only when you start going into self, the information begins to reveal itself to you. But you must be deserving unto this knowledge for this knowledge to resonate with soul. You see? A lot of you will take the information I'm saying and it will not change your life. You will take this as some type of, little intercom on TikTok. You just came across some random guy talking on TikTok. But there are ones inside here tonight that these words will touch your soul and you will begin to vibrate differently. You see? So those are the ones I'm actually reaching out to today. I know it's 300 people in class, but that don't mean all 300 plus of us is paying attention. Alright? Now, after a live like this, I probably won't be going live for a while because I expect a lot of threats to be coming in. So for folks that want to, I'm going to start be doing personal things with folks. For those interested in start doing those, y'all can start reaching out to me via emails. Y'all can start reaching out to me through my DMs and all that. But after a live like this, I expect this to get real ugly. Where y'all gonna start sending me all types of ropes, how y'all want to see me get hanged and all that. I get it. Okay? But herpes can be cured. Cancer can be cured. HIV and all that goofy shit. All that shit is man-made and it can be fixed. I said what I said. You know what I'm saying? So peace, love, and high vibrations to y'all. Matter of fact, if y'all got questions, let me take some time right now and start tuning into y'all because I see the comments going on. See, a comment says, yeah, I definitely won't be going too much live on after a while because I know what I just talked about is some very edgy subject. This is what people get wiped out by. The great Dr. Sebi was wiped out beyond this, and he was the one that motivated me and sparked me into becoming what I am. You know what I'm saying? I sun gaze, yes I do, and because I sun gaze where I be getting all my downloads from, beloved. Yes, I do sun gaze. Who else have a question? How about teas? Yes, I love teas. I just told y'all in the live earlier, you start every day doing this 90-day process, drinking teas, mixing that with pumpkin seeds, ginger, garlic, and cloves. What you think? I was playing? I'm serious. You know what I'm saying? I'm serious. Feel me? Yeah, you must mix all that. Every day for the 90 days, especially before you go to sleep. Why before you go to sleep? Do y'all remember why? Remember I told y'all that in I told you in the last time I went live, I told you the reason why you must do these things, especially before you go to sleep, is simply because the purpose of sleep they lied to you about. They never told you that the purpose of sleep is really to detoxify yourself. You know what I'm saying? Detoxify yourself. So when you go to sleep, you got to first realize we didn't always sleep for this long. See what I'm saying? This is not natural. Sleep is not natural, as a matter of fact. See what I'm saying? Sleep is not natural. It's weird for you to go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? So let me tell you what I mean by that. The more you start going on this cleanse, like I'm telling you, start forcing these high vibrational foods that's full of electricity, you start realizing you become more charged. The more charged you become, you don't require sleep in the physical vessel like you normally used to. Why? Because sleep is used to detoxify you. Right? That's the real purpose of sleep. Yes, you can astral project. Yes, you get resting and all that. But sleep is to detoxify. What do I mean? When you go to sleep, your brain releases a chemical, right? Because as you go throughout you all day, right, your brain releases this thing called amyloid protein, right? Amyloid protein. Amyloid protein, what that does is it eats at the brain. It inflates the brain. You know what I'm saying? And that just happens. You're going through stress, different emotions, different hormonal problems throughout the day. Your brain releases chemicals. For every energy that you release or every emotion that you release, it's a energy in motion. The E in emotion stands for energy in motion. See what I'm saying? So for every emotion that you feel, your brain releases a chemical. Now at night when you go to sleep, the brain attempts to rinse those toxins off of your brain overnight while you're sleeping. See what I'm saying? So as your brain try to do its own brainwash while you're asleep to detoxify so you can wake up fresh, if you're not getting enough sleep, that's because that you wake up the next day and you feel foggy, you feel, real grogged up in the brain, you feel like you need coffee and all that. That's because your brain didn't get enough time to wash off all the toxins off of the brain. So you're supposed to be waking up refreshed. You feel what I'm saying? So when I talk to you about the lymphatic system, that's where you talk about all that being backed up and all that. But what happens when the lymphatic system itself is backed up? Then you talk about shit like your lymphatic system. So you see, what I'm saying is mucus. The body releases mucus in a result when you're so acidic. So mucus is a good thing and a bad thing. What I mean, mucus is a sign by the body that's telling you, yo, your shit is becoming so acidic on the inside that we got to do something about the cool this shit down. So the body start releasing mucus to quell the acid that's going on. So mucus is acid is a mucosal response when the body start becoming too acid versus alkaline. Now the problem occurs when that mucus begins to be calcified with calcium, because calcium is the root word of calcification. So when that mucus begins calcification or calcified, it begins to be hard, solid. That's what creates blockages inside your vessels, blood vessels, so you can't transmute or transport the blood or energy or the plasma running through your blood the right way, or the raw electricity to go through, right? Those are what cause erectile dysfunction, because you're not pushing enough blood to go through the penis for it to get hard enough, because it's blocked up. You see what I'm saying? It's blocked up with little solid calcified little things inside the vessel. You get what I'm trying to say? I'm trying to make it as simple as possible without TikTok kind of. I'm trying to pick my words, and I hate when I have to talk to y'all and pick my words like that. You feel me? But it's the best I can do for right now, because the last time they banned me and I had to go send them letters and all that shit. But I really want you to download. So that's when glymphatic system comes in. Lymphatic system is a cleaning process of the body, but the glymphatic system is a cleaning process of the brain. So when the body's becoming too backed up, the glymphatic system takes over, right? Then you'll start when the glymphatic system takes over, shit is getting drastic. Now you start seeing mucus run through your eyes. You start seeing mucus running through the nose a lot. You see what I'm saying? The reason for that is the sinus cavities are now backed up. You feel me? So you got to do a glymphatic system cleanse as well, because you have to have both these systems working in equilibrium so they can do what they do naturally to fight off any disease. Any disease. I don't care what the name of these diseases is. You know what I'm saying? I'm also going to probably create a more private section where maybe folks can, do somewhere where I do personal invite. I'm saying, invite the folks where I can really teach y'all these things, break down certain foods that y'all can use. You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, you want to get into the water kingdom and the berry kingdom. The berry kingdom is what's going to clean the lymphatic system. You want to talk about goji berries, you know what I'm saying, chase berries, you know what I'm saying, whatever berries. If you want to clean the lymphatic system, focus on berries for 90 days, and this will fix whatever backed up going on up here with the nose, nostrils, mucus, ginger, and berries up here. Why? Because not ginger, but berries are filled with what they call antioxidants. Those are filled with oxygenators, which will bring more oxygen to the brain. The more oxygen you have up here is the more working, it's going to go more electricity, because oxygen brings electrons. When those reactions start combining together, fire shit gonna be going off up here, man. That, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times y'all thinking and y'all can't even think. Y'all having brain blockages, man. Y'all having brain fogs and brain farts and shit. Y'all can't put dots together. Y'all not coming up with brilliant ideas. Y'all not thinking and sparking. Your brain not sparking. Why the fuck is your brain not sparking? That's because since the whole time you've been filling your shit up with straight toxins, your little wires. Your brain is wired, you know what I'm saying? But you start losing some of these wires because you're not using that shit. So if you're not using your brain, you start losing that shit. You see what I'm saying? So you got to rewire the brain. So you got to focus on shit like mushrooms, like Lion's Gate mushrooms. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean Lion's Mane mushroom that actually rewire you know what I'm saying? You're talking about like the remyelination process of the brain. You know what I'm saying? You're talking about rewiring the mind so your dendrites can connect. Because the reason why your dendrites is not connecting in the first place, or they need to be remyelinated, is because it's like they missing. It's like you got two wires. You know what I'm saying? Think of it like you putting a radio wire together, right? But these two wires need to connect, but they can't connect because they don't got copper or the right endings so they can attract to each other. So eating mushrooms and berries and shit like that, what it does is that actually put the copper end back onto those two dendrites so they can reconnect. So now your shit start connecting all over. Like, you know what I'm saying? All them shit to start working together. They need to connect. You know what I'm saying? They need to connect like that. But you gotta realize they're severed because you weren't using them for so fucking long. You start losing them. You know what I'm saying? If you're not using them, you're gonna lose them. So you gotta start eating different. I don't know how to explain this shit, man. I hope y'all get me. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all get me. Clean this camera right quick. I probably messed it up. But y'all feel me though? Anyway, I haven't seen my son in a while, so I need to go check on his ass. I don't know what he... Hold up, family. So I need to go check on his ass. I don't know what he... Hold up, family. Okay. I just got to make sure I heard him, you know what I'm saying? Because these little kids be fast as hell, you know what I'm saying? They be, and moment they head, next thing you know, they're in some type of problem. You know, you got to keep your eyes on them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to assume, oh, you okay? No. I want to see, you okay? Well, that. They ain't finna put me on no Fox News talk about, oh, God King was on live and his son. No, you ain't finna put me on the news. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, miss me with the goofy shit. My son is doing fine. You know what I'm saying? But you're right, you with Oracle Nation 500, you're right. I probably do need to put me on a lab coat or something so they can start taking what I'm saying serious. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know how they take the humans serious and shit. Soon as the humans start breaking shit down. You know what I'm saying? Let it be humans on here breaking shit down. They be like, yeah, let me, you know what I'm saying? Let me wash my... You know what I'm saying? Let it be some humans out here. You feel me, y'all? Fuck. My bad, family. You wash my face right quick. I'm saying, let it be some humans out here taking motherfucking pictures with their lab coats on and all that. Get back in the basement. Alright. Sorry, fam. Go take me a break. Wash my hands. Alright. Woo! My bad. From the angle, I can't really see y'all. So I'm gonna switch angles. From the angle, I can't see y'all, so I'm gonna switch to over here this time. Better. Alright. Yeah, so cleanse your lymphatic systems, y'all. Become familiar with these terms, y'all. Lymphatic system, glymphatic system, all these are very imperative for you to understand. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself some crystals, man. Get y'all shit charged up. You know what I'm saying? Charge your shit up with these crystals. You feel me? Yeah, get your shit some crystals on. Get familiarized with the fact that you're electrical beings. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, crystals. You know what I'm saying? Get crystals everywhere. Crystals, like, let me show y'all, man. Look. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, listen. You already know. I don't too pay attention to comments when I see goofy shit. So don't even try to get me down there, trying to get me to comment and none of that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I see the negative comments. I just be ignoring that shit. You feel me? But yeah. Cleanse the lymphatic system. The lymphatic system is not cleansed. It's gonna go back up to the lymphatic system. You feel me? You got to cleanse both of these. Lymphatic system, cleaning system of the brain. Lymphatic system, cleaning system of the body. Both of these you got to focus on. You know what I'm saying? Now, ask me questions. This is a section of the live. We're gonna talk about the questions. Let's break down these questions, beloved. DM me. Off of all that private stuff, DM me. You know what I'm saying? DM me. But ask me questions about the topic right now. Alright, so I see one that say nobody knows. That question says, what cleanses the lymphatic system, right? The lymphatic system, we broke that down today. Fruits. Your lymphatic system is broken down, so because it's now damaged, you can't no longer go through the regular process of the digestive tract of trying to break down glucose. So you introduce a new sugar to the body, which is fructose. I told you it's only 3 types of sugar. Galactose, which is found in the black woman's breast. Fructose, which is found in fruits. Glucose is found in veggies. So if you can't no longer download glucose like my people that got diabetes and all that, then the only other sugar you have left out of these 3 is only fructose left, because you can't go suck on your mama's breast no more, because that's done. So now you're going to only have fructose. If you don't got glucose and glucose is done, you only got fructose left, which is great anyway, because fructose yields 12,000 angstroms of energy, while the other one, glucose, only yields 9,000 angstroms. You feel me? So with that being said, fruits will take you on a higher vibration, a faster healing vibration than any other things I've actually came across. I'm not saying the other guys can't do no healing and all that. I'm not saying listen. Besides, disclaimer, I don't want the hospitals coming for me. I don't want, you know what I'm saying, peace to them. I'm not saying you can't go to your doctor. You can do all that. I'm not a doctor, man. As a matter of fact, peace. You know what I'm saying? Peace. I don't want y'all come trying to attack me. You feel me? But that doesn't mean we don't know how to heal self. That's all I'm saying. You know what I said? Heal self. Feel me? Yeah. So yeah, high yielding fruits. Those are going to be your mangoes, your watermelons, your cucumbers, your pumpkins. You know what I'm saying? All these that's high in H3O2. This is gonna flood the system. When you flood your system, while you're actually flooding it with these high fruits, it's filled with actually the magnesium, the zincs, the coppers. You know what I'm saying? All these things that your body actually needs to go to war. That water that's filled inside these fruits is going to actually start flooding by actually bringing, filling the blood with more liquid that it needs to start bringing through all the different 150 trillion cells. Now, because you're using cellular infusion, this is why this really works. Because fruits don't need to digest through the pancreas or the belly, fruits go through a process of cellular infusion. All those nutrients will no longer have to go through your belly to digest. It will directly go through the lipid route by using the liver through a process they call cellular infusion, which is going to directly infuse that sugar with each and every cell. See what I'm saying? So what you're actually doing, you're training your body out to no longer digest using your belly. You're training it to digest with a new form of digestion called cellular infusion. So you're no longer going to be using your gut for 90 days. This is why you're actually starving out the fucking parasites, because you usually go here, but you're no longer going there. You sending that shit, you're cutting out the middleman. This is really what I'm teaching you how to do. You're cutting out the middleman between digestion and energy. You're going direct from eating to energy to the cells. You know what I'm saying? So it is a process. You must go through this. That's why I say 90 days to 120 days, because it's not an overnight thing. This is a journey you're gonna go on. It's a lifestyle change you're about to go on. You see what I'm saying? So it is a new vibration that you're about to take on with self. You know what I'm saying? Facts. Who that? Kachu 650. Oh, that's, I don't know who's taking you seriously, man. I don't know what's up with you. Don't you see we ain't gotta give you no attention, man? Look at that. But yes, you know what I'm saying? So they can do all that so-called modifying. They want to do all that. You know what I'm saying? Cool. But the natural nutrients that you still need inside these fruits are still inside of them. You know what I'm saying? Especially shit like your cucumbers, your watermelons, you know what I'm saying, your pumpkins. These fruits, no matter what they do, will always still naturally hold the basic nutrients that it needs for you to do what it does. Okay? So I look forward to a lot of y'all stories. I look forward to a lot of y'all coming back and tell me what's going on 3 months, 4 months from now. Tell me how this shit impacts your life. I look forward to all of these. What you intake is what you output. What you output is simply because of what you put in. As above, so below. As without, so within. So the only way disease is inside your vessel is because your ass put that shit in there in the first place. You feel me? Remember that. Remember that. Never forget that. You know what I'm saying? Disease start at the table. Nowhere else. At your table. See what I'm saying? So you must got to think about these things.
Daddy?
Yes, Papa?
Is this my friend's inside?
Inside where?
In my friend's house.
You're going to somebody's house?
Yeah.
Where's his house?
Huh?
Where? Where is the house?
Oh.
Is it here?
No. Over there.
Oh no, that's too far.
Huh?
Oh no, that's too far. I can't see you.
No, come.
No.
No, you got to.
No. We're not going to. Stay here.
I
Yeah.
don't want to stay here no more.
That's alright. I need to be able to see you. 24/7. 7/24. Hello? You talking about you ain't finna have me on no new man out here. You ain't finna have me on man. So, yeah, anyway, man, peace and love, high vibrations to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all for joining me today. You know what I'm saying? I hope everything that I discussed with y'all and some of the things I was able to share, even though some of it literally, you know what I'm saying, speaking to y'all in codes, and a lot of it I can't really go direct as I really want to go to. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the stuff like the vaginal odors and the yeast and the mold and all that it builds up in the vaginal areas and the erectile dysfunctions and all that. I really want to go in depth to stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because that affects a lot of people, especially women. It affects your confidence. Men, that affects your confidence too. You know what I'm saying? When you can't handle your business as a you know what I'm saying? That's a big portion, because I know for men, you know what I'm saying, y'all love language is sex. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all can't do that properly, a lot of y'all vibration is low. A lot of y'all trying to murder yourselves and all that. Suicidal rates is going up and all that. Women lack the confidence to take their shit off because they have the smell and all of that. I know y'all want to fix that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But I really just told y'all to do all that shit in codes. You know what I'm saying? For real. I really told y'all to do all that shit in codes. You know what I'm saying? So if you really vibrate on what's going on here today, listen to really what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Don't stop taking them dumbass antibiotics. I told y'all that shit in the last live. Anti means against, and bio means life. So antibiotics means against life, and you are the life that they against. So, for example, when the vagina has odors inside of it, the vagina start building up bacteria. Peace and love, Kenneth. I appreciate you, beloved. The vagina start building up bacteria, but they don't tell you the purpose of the bacteria in the vagina. Actually, the bacteria is coming from the body itself, and the purpose of the bacteria is to eat the acid that's actually building up in that moldy vagina to actually help cure itself. So when you eat antibiotic, the antibiotics is actually eating the bacteria that your body itself is now producing to help clean up that odor, whatever is causing that problem. So again, the body itself produces bacteria. The body itself produces viruses from the lysosomes and the exosomes of the body. You know what I'm saying? This is where it produces virus. So your body naturally produces viruses and bacteria. So when you have a vaginal problem with odor and yeast and mold and fungus and all that inside the vagina area, and you have odors coming from it, the worst thing you should able, you don't. Why would you go get it? I really want to go in. I really want to go in. You hear me? I really want to go in and burn y'all shit up. You hear me? Humans, I really want to burn y'all shit up, beloved. But I know y'all gonna tear my shit up on this app. But goddesses, beloved, antibiotic is the worst way for you to go. You need a lymphatic cleanse. You need a detox. See what I'm saying? All that mold and yeast and all that. The body is gonna naturally produce bacteria. So the body, the vagina, naturally gonna produce bacteria to eat the acid. When you have an odor, that's a buildup of acid in the vagina. See what I'm saying? Acid. So the bacteria is designed to eat the acid. You know what I'm saying? So when you take antibiotics, the antibiotics is now actually eating the damn bacteria that your body's already sending as help. Remember, I told you the body actually has its own army. So now the army of your body sent out a couple of troops called bacteria to go start eating up the acid. Now here you go killing off the bacteria.
Daddy, someone closed me out.
Someone closed you out? Where? From outside their house?
No, from someone in their house.
Yeah? It's okay. I have a house. And you're welcome. You have a house. What you want to do? You don't need nothing. You good. Give me some. Let them come to your house. I ain't going nowhere. What you want?
I want a special birthday for you.
You want to make some special birthday for me? Yeah. You'll get there. Anyway, let daddy finish up. I'll get on there soon, alright? Now, yeah, for the goofy right here, what's his name? Supreme. Why do women listen to men that tell them about their bodies? Now, listen, my eyes are red because I smoke weed. All right. Now that's something myself I need to work on. I'm a Jamaican. I smoke weed, and weed helped to enlighten myself. Weed, the Most High, and Dr. Sabi. You know what I'm saying? Changed my life for the better. Now to answer your question, Goofy, that says why do women listen to men that tell them about their bodies? Because unfortunately, my question to you is why do women go to gynecologists as men? Bing, 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 bing. Why did you go to a gynecologist? You call it the OBGYN. Why you go there? Why you go there? You don't say that to your OBGYN though, don't you? Shut your goofy ass up. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad that I gotta burn you up and you a feminine energy, but I gotta burn you up because I know y'all gonna come with that goofy shit every time I try to enlighten the goddesses. Why did you not create your own platform and say, yo, let me enlighten y'all and tell the women how to fix this shit? Your goofy ass gonna come on and say some stupid shit, talk about why women listen to men like me. Because men like me know a little bit more than women like you. And if you would love your people and love your sisters enough, you'd start telling your sisters what it is instead of holding the information back for yourself. Selfish being. Stop playing with me. And the worst part of it, you a black one like us too. Shut your goofy ass up, house Negro.
Daddy, hey, look what I found. What's that?
Stop playing with me. I'm a divine being. Don't never feel I won't tear your ass up at any given time. I'm a god of chaos. Don't never try to play with me like that. I destroy and create. Don't never just remember the creation. I destroy and create.
Daddy, look, I can't see.
Yeah,
Dad, look.
That's right, beloved. You look nice.
Thank you.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, odors in the vagina. And the worst about it, who the hell got to deal with the odors that got in the vagina? Let me answer your question again.
I don't know.
The one that says why women listen to men like me to talk about their bodies. Who got to deal with your bodies? Ain't it me? Don't I got to deal with your shit? If you put your shit down and your shit stinking like the whole Cabbage Patch, don't I got to deal with that? Since you want me to come to you raw and start slaughtering your shit, don't I got to deal with that? Don't I got to deal with that shit if your shit is filled with mold and yeast and all that goofy ass shit? Don't I got to deal with that? You got discharge all running out of the pussy and all that. Don't I got to deal with that?
That's just red.
So let me talk to you.
Ready.
Oh, now I'm coming to a raw for that ass. See, You should never try me like that. Nah, I just had to use you as an example for the next goofy that want to say some stupid shit instead of taking notes. So, don't take antibiotics. Take a cleanse. Huh? Don't listen to me, but listen to your OBGYN, huh? But he has never solved your problem. All he did was give you antibiotics. Then here I come on the internet talk about don't take antibiotics. This nigga must be crazy. That's what you saying, right? All right, then.
They look. If I put you thinking that,
We need to have these type of conversations, and that's the problem. We really actually need to have this. Don't play with that. It's all right. Don't drop it. You know what I'm saying? We just need to have these conversations. These are very imperative for us to have, and until we become mature enough to sit down and have these conversations, especially men to men. You know what I'm saying? Because men need to be inside the house teaching these people too. You know what I'm saying? We the leaders. You feel what I'm saying? So you can't lead if you don't got the right tools to lead. You feel me? So I'm just saying, man, by the time y'all put the childish shit down, you know what I'm saying? Y'all need to be able to talk about sex without getting in y'all feelings. You need to talk about these things that's bothering y'all without getting y'all feelings. Why I can't talk? Bro, I can't talk about you. So you telling me you can't talk about sex without getting your dick hard? That's what you're saying. You saying you can't talk about sex without getting your vagina wet? That's what you're saying. You're not that mature. Huh? That's what you're trying to explain to me. You're not a grown person. Stop playing, man. What y'all think? I'm one of these little ass boys that can't hold a real conversation? Do y'all think I'm one of these little goofies that can't have a genuine, divine conversation between the masculine and the feminine energy? Huh? Shit. I ain't come on here and beg none of y'all for nothing. I didn't ask you for nothing. I said pay attention, take some notes, y'all. See what I'm saying? And and I told y'all from part one. In part one, I simply told you I don't want to see nobody get in my comments tell me about no man talk about no woman, nothing, because I'm gonna burn your shit up. Now here y'all come part two, so I told you I was gonna burn y'all up. So listen again. You know what I'm saying? Please stop taking antibiotics. Go do a cleanse. You know what I'm saying?
Dad,
yes.
get out of here.
Get out of here?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because you say so many words.
I said so many words? Which words did I say?
Say it one more time.
Which words did I say that you don't like? Tell me. Say it. You have my permission. Say it.
No shit like that. That's what you said.
I said, oh, you see how brilliant you is? You over here listening. All right, listen. Guess what? I ain't going to say no word like that no more. Not while you around, all right? All right?
Now I made 2 birthday cake from all our friends.
I thought little man escaped again.
No, you out here running around with them little kids. I'm out here with him. I appreciate you, Elder.
Yeah, I appreciate you too.
You know what I'm saying? You see how them kids move. All right.
Daddy, look.
Man, you better pay attention when you see a God move in his divine form, beloved. You hear me? Yeah, I wasn't always this way. I just had to learn and mature from being a human to a God. Your genetics will change. Your mind will change. You won't need their books anymore because you will become the book. You know what I'm saying? You will have the information stored. Remember, what's his name? Elon Musk, the gray alien, okay? He's a gray. I don't care what y'all say, that's a gray, right? Now, Elon is trying to get y'all to tap in with the cyborg energy, right? And they call it AI. They want you to mix yourself or fuse yourself. I gotta turn this way because I can't have your little beautiful self on this camera. Anyway, so Elon Musk is trying to fuse in with, and what they call that shit. They call it
Dad, if you spray on here.
AI, right? AI. And AI means artificial technology, right?
Yeah.
Artificial technology. But that's when you fuse with the neural links, the little part way to your brain, so you can start fusing with the robots. So they're trying to make you able to tap into all information without being able to go in their books. Hold on, Papa. So what that means is this, right? AI technology for them is artificial intelligence. I'm telling you, I am AI. absolute intelligence, not artificial. We tap in with the actual source. We are the chosen ones. We ain't artificial. We're absolute, beloved. This is absolute intelligence. We don't need y'all books. We can tap into the Akashic records. We can tap into the true spirit of the planet herself, and she will tell us what herbs and healing fruits and plants we need to be eating in order to heal ourselves. Feel me? Absolute intelligence, not artificial. So y'all can miss me with all that goofy shit. You know what I'm saying?
Dad?
We on planet. And see, y'all got me saying
That
stuff.
why we had to hit the trunk.
No. Anyway, man, my son is around and I can't talk to y'all the way I want to speak to y'all. So this is where I'm going to end the live, and I'm going to go give him the respect that he deserves, because he's spending some time with me right now. And fortunately, I'm a father. And I got to deal with that first. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so we spend a little time on here. I appreciate y'all.
And high five.
And me and the young God finna build for the rest of the time. You feel me?
And high five.
So next time, I'll probably join y'all live again. Maybe sometime today or maybe tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to talk to y'all about what's really going on in Israel and they so-called what they call it, what's that? Hamas. Right, I want to break down Hamas and the Israel war that they got going on that they lying to y'all about. Break that goofy shit down because it don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to really tell y'all what they really over there warring them Israelites about. I'm going to really break down the technology that they holding over there. Yeah, I'm going to take it in. Hamas. Humans, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to attack y'all shit when it come on to these Hamas. You know what I'm saying? Humiliate, attack, and murder Anunnaki species. You know what I'm saying? You know what going on. Hamas. Humiliate, attack, and murder Anunnaki species. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna break that down next. You hear me? I'm gonna break that down next. Humiliate, attack, murder Anunnaki species. Hamas.
I smell.
I'm gonna be talking to y'all about that. Never forget. Alright? Peace and love, y'all. Appreciate y'all for joining me.